Hello Udemy, I am Shahzad Ahmad from Shikzi.com and welcome in lecture number 12. Today we are going to cover our breadcrumb and paginations. You can easily understand how can you create your pagination sections or breadcrumbs using Twitter Bootstrap. Make sure this is the Twitter Bootstrap series and we are going to cover each and everything from 3.x. Make sure first we cover 3.x, then we will move onward from 3.x to 4.0.0, which is the current version. Okay, so now make sure we are working on a component section. So hit the component button. So we are going to cover each and everything from component, then we will cover each and everything from CSS, then we will cover JavaScript sections, then we will cover Bootstrap 4. Okay, for now you are at the component sections right now, and in the last lecture you learned how can you customize your navigation bar, which is the Twitter Bootstrap default nav bar. Okay, so first of all, what are breadcrumbs? I'm saying that go to shikzi.com. okay, just a second, I'm just starting my server because we have a slow internet connection right now, so that's why I'm facing this problem. So just a second. Okay, we have successfully. Now I'm saying this is e-commerce. Okay, now e-commerce, I'm saying this is Shikzi. I'm saying poetry. Okay, just a second. It's not working because I don't have any project on localhost. Okay, so now you can see we are at the home page, and I'm going to courses page. So this is our courses page. So you can see we have a breadcrumb over here. Okay, so now you have breadcrumbs like this is your in simple words you can say your history, where is the your user or your client right now, and you can so your client easily back to the panel because it's hard to go here and hit this button. So this is your breadcrumb. So right now your client is on the detail page of jQuery for this. Then he can also click, he or she can click on the courses button, he can click on the home button. So this is the breadcrumb. So how can you create your breadcrumb? First of all, I'm going to okay, leave as it is. I'm going to create the breadcrumb here so you can easily understand. So how can you create? I'm saying unordered list. So this is my unordered list, and I'm going to create li, and now inside the li I have a anchor. Just I'm saying I have a link. Now I'm saying this is my home, and the class, first of all, two approaches, you know very well. You have to memorize each and everything, or you can memorize some classes, some basic classes, or another approach is you can just memorize where is the breadcrumb exists. So if you memorize that your breadcrumb available inside your component section, then you can easily find your code and paste that code inside your code, and you can just modify that code. Okay, so now I'm saying what is the class? I'm saying breadcrumb, and for my so you need to add a simple class. This is breadcrumb. Go to your page, refresh the page, you have a single link. That's why it's working like this. For suppose this is my courses, and now which course? I'm saying this is jQuery course, or in simple words jQuery. go to your page, refresh the page. So now you can see you have 3 active links. First of all, you don't need, for suppose if you're user at the jQuery page, so you don't need to add the anchor inside here. So now you can add a class. For suppose if your client visiting the jQuery page, that means the jQuery page is active, so you can add the active class here. And now go to your page, refresh the page, you can see you have now active class because your client is here. If your client is here, you can you need to just remove this and you need to add the active class here. So this is your breadcrumbs. So in this way you can create your breadcrumbs. So what about your pagination? You can also customize anything. I already told you, by giving a class. For suppose I'm giving a class like this, skz breadcrumb, and now I need to call this at my styling skz breadcrumb. So this is my class, and I'm saying inside my this class I have a li and I have a anchor. For suppose, so I'm saying I have a li, I have a anchor. Now I'm saying I'm going to give a color for every anchor. For suppose I'm saying red color. Go to your page, refresh the page. So now I have a red color, and I'm saying I have a anchor, and I have inside my anchor I have a active class. So now you can see I have an active class. I'm saying the active class, just add on the active class which is available inside this skz class. I'm saying color, I'm saying olive. Refresh the page, you can see we have just added a color for our breadcrumb. So in this way you can create your breadcrumbs. So how can you create your paginations? First of all, so you need to create the, so you can create your paginations like this. So first of all, what are paginations? Go to your for suppose portrumdigital.com, and I'm saying carbide. Okay, I'm just going to define what is the pagination. For suppose if you have thousands of results, then you have to break your results in your pages. How many posts you are going to show on a particular page. So for suppose if you have thousands of pages, so you don't need to load all pages on a single page on a specific page. So that's why you need to create the pagination sections. I'm facing the slow internet connection, so I will show you what is the paginations. First of all, how can you create your paginations? Then I'm saying I have nav, for suppose, and I'm saying area label is page, and I'm saying navigation. Okay, so now you need to create a URL, and I'm saying what is the URL? I'm saying this is the paginations URL, and I'm saying inside my URL I have allies, and inside my allies I have anchor. Okay, so now I'm saying that my first anchor is, for suppose, first, and you need to copy this URL like this. So now for suppose you have 3 pages, you have first, and then you have 1, you have 2. Okay, and what about your last? Copy this bad boy, paste here. So this is your last page. So here is your last page, and I'm saying this is okay. So go to your page, refresh the page. So now you can see you have just created the pagination. This is first page, this is 1, 2, and this is last page. So first of all, hit this button. So I will show you that how pagination works. So this is your page. For suppose I have many results, so I want to show only 20 results on a single page. So this is my one page. So whenever you want to hit the second page, you will see we have results. And now, so now we are at the second page. So you can see we are at the second page. So now you can see, so it's a dynamic pagination. So this is your static pagination, because I am working on coordinator in this project, and we are using just Twitter Bootstrap, which is the front end framework. Okay, so in this way you can create a paginations, but you can also activate a particular item by giving a class. For suppose, you can class active, go to your page, refresh the page. You can see now this is your activated page. For suppose your client or your user at this page, so you can add this class by showing that this is the active state of yours, okay, or your clients. And if you want to disable something, for suppose I can disable this by adding disable class, disabled. Okay, refresh the page. So now you can see this is the disabled link. So you can disable your classes like this. And so this is default pagination section. What happens if you want to increase these buttons? For suppose they are providing large and small sections for the navigation. For suppose you just need to add a class. I'm saying that's pagination LG. Go to your page, refresh the page. So now you can see you have your large paginations, and you can also use SM. This is the SM means small, LG means large. Okay, so now you have a small navigation link. So you can create large, and you can also create small paginations. Or if you want to change these buttons, so how can you change these buttons? You just need to add a custom class. For suppose SK paginations, and you can call this class inside your navigation, inside your SKZ paginations, and you can call this class here, and you can add. I'm saying in this class we have a ally and we have an anchor. For suppose I'm saying we have a ally and we have an anchor. Go to your page, refresh the page. Now find the anchor. Now I'm saying this is my class. I'm going to background red. Okay, you can see we have a background color red, or you can add more than one property. For suppose if you want to add a color property, color, for suppose white, you can see we have a white color. So in this way you can use not important to enforce that I can add this property right now. Okay, so now you have two properties you have just changed. And you can also change the hover sections by calling this, copy this bad boy and paste this, copy this bad boy and paste this bad boy here. And now I'm saying when someone over this link, you can say the background color is black, refresh the page. So now you can see you have just changed the background color. You can also change this button as well. So it's totally depend upon you, your coding style and your requirements. So for suppose, what about your next and previous button? So this is your last, this is your first button. So for suppose, okay, so you can add your last and previous. So these are the last and previous button. And if you want to align your next and previous button, so how can you align your next or previous button? Okay, I think this is enough for today, and in the next lecture we are going to cover our labels, our pages, and something related with these sections. So for now, thank you for watching.